right, y'all, welcome. So today we're going to be doing a sort of a get ready with me. What is in my photography bag? A lot of people ask, what camera did you use? What lens did you use? Not that it matters, because guess what? It's not about the equipment. It's about the person behind the equipment, and that is me. So if you see some great footage, thank you, Toni, not thank you, equipment. Well, thank you, equipment too. So today we're gonna be doing part 2 of my previous video where I did the unboxing of a backpack I was gifted. If you have not seen it, go ahead and see it now. And if you have not subscribed, do so you don't miss my future videos. I don't really do much of these unboxings or get ready with me. This is probably my first, wait, is this my first one here? Maybe this is my first one because, again, I'm usually on outside, okay? But I get a lot of people have been asking, oh, what's this? So I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So we are doing it today. You're gonna know what is in my backpack today. We're gonna be looking at my gear so you can copy all my shots today. All right. So I am going out for a shoot today. So I'm gonna pack. We're gonna pack together. I'm gonna be sitting down to pack though. I have everything ready that I need for this packing expedition that you're about to watch before I go on an actual expedition. All right, so again, if you watched the last video, I talked about my previous backpack. This is the previous backpack that I was talking about that you guys see in all my videos that I usually have on my back. And today we're gonna be exchanging it for this backpack that I was gifted. So we're gonna be packing the new backpack to take along so you know exactly what follows me. But before we do, this backpack is actually pretty cool. I got it for like super cheap online. It has everything I need. Front pockets, side pockets for my water, easy access to my batteries, zipper in the back, clip for my back. But we're not talking about this backpack today. So we're gonna put this aside and we're gonna pack our new backpack. It's a nomadic backpack. I'll show you close-ups. But anyways, we're not talking about the backpack here either. We've done that in another video. So the first thing we're going to do is open the backpack, and I'm going to tell you everything that's going to go in the backpack, okay? All right, so we're opening the backpack. That's the backpack. If you didn't see the last video, this is the inside of the backpack. All right. So I talked about this in my last video about the inserts of the backpack. It has 2 inserts. I most likely will not use 2 inserts because I have big gear. I don't have little tiny cutesy lenses. I do, but that's not all I carry. For my wildlife, I carry the big dog. Big dog. Big dog. All right, so I carry the big dog. So the big dog will not fit in here. No, that's impossible. So I will remove one to make space for my big dog. I need to stop saying that. All right, so I don't know which one I will remove. It doesn't matter because I can always rearrange the inserts to, actually, you know what? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, because everything is gonna fit. Everything is gonna fit. Because there's another side of the, not this way, of the backpack that has like an opening right here. That's where my camera is gonna go. So I'm not putting my camera in the back. I need my camera to be easily accessible. So what goes into my backpack when I get ready to go out? The most important thing that goes into my backpack when I'm getting ready to go out is my camera. Okay, and it is a Sony. I'm on the fence with Sony right now because of overheating issues. I'm not going to go into detail about that in this particular video. If you want me to tell you my experience with this Sony, I could do a video, drop a comment, and I will, if I get enough people that want me to do a video about my experience with this Sony camera, drop a comment and I will do it. If not, we're moving on. So this is a Sony A6700. I love this camera, don't get me wrong. It does overheat easily and I do not know why, but it's a problem that it has. And I think it's because, when you're shooting 4K, which I do, when you're shooting more than 30 frames per second, it just uses a whole lot of, whatever it's using. But it has some amazing features that allows me to, makes it easier for me to shoot whatever it is I'm shooting. So I always pair majority of the time when I'm shooting wildlife, because again, you want distance between you and the wildlife that you're shooting, right? Except when you go feed squirrels in the park like I did last time. I still kept my distance, you know. But when you're shooting birds and things like that, they may be up in the tree, they may be a little far from you. You don't want to, you know, get too close and spook them and they fly away. So you want something, a lens like this. And most of the time, I wish they made these lenses a bit smaller and still with the same range. Okay, but this is what we're working with. This is a Sigma 150 mm to 600 mm. Now, here's the thing. This Sony 6700 is a crop sensor. It's not a full frame camera. Majority of people swear by full frame cameras. I started with a crop sensor because it was cheap, but I ended up falling in love with a crop sensor because the 600 millimeters you see here on a full frame is 900 millimeter on a crop sensor, meaning I get more range when I have a crop. So for shooting wildlife, I'm the type of person that likes to kind of just would see from in the camera that I'm up close. That extra 300 mm means a whole lot to me. So that's why I absolutely love the crop sensor. Again, I haven't paired this up with a full frame ever. So maybe I'll use a full frame and I'll be like, oh, I'm a convert. Oh my goodness, what have I been missing? I don't know. But yeah, so it's a Sigma. I initially bought the Sigma for a Canon, but I decided to use it on my Sony. And you see right there, I bought a, oh God, what is it called? Why is my brain falling asleep? I'm sorry, I'm tired. A converter, geez. So I bought a converter, and that's the thing you see right here in the middle between the camera and the lens. This little piece right here, this little part, is a converter. So I bought a converter to attach the Canon mount to my Sony. I wish I had bought a Sony mount, because at the point when I bought this, I thought I was going to stick to Canon. I do have Canons as well. I thought I was going to stick to Canon. Then I fell in love with the A6700. Okay, so that's why we're here. All right, so this goes with me to the shoot. So what I will normally do is I will take the lens. I would take the lens out of this and I will attach it. I would take the lens off the camera and I will attach a smaller lens to the camera. It could be this one, it could be anyone really. And I will keep that in the top portion, okay? And then reattach this later on when I get to where I'm going, because it's not gonna fit in this particular backpack. This whole unit will fit in my other backpack easily, but this has like hard shells and like really sturdy, like, can you hear that? It's like really hard shell. So that's more like cloth. So you know, with cloth, you can kind of maneuver, but with the harder shells, it's a little harder. So this goes into my backpack, okay? We're gonna put this aside. We're not filling this up right now. So the next important thing that goes with me on my shoots is my GoPro. Now, I used to film my BTS with my GoPro. You're watching the BTS right now that I'm filming with my other Sony. And I just felt like I used to get frustrated with the way the texture of the GoPro videos. If you look at my squirrel in the park, the first one, you'll notice that the texture, where I did the squirrel experiment, you'll notice that the texture is different from the first one and the second one. You can go check it out. You can pause this video and go check that one out right now and compare the two videos. And that's because GoPro is a great action camera. You don't have to worry about camera shake. It's just smooth. But for some reason, it just looks so like sharp. And I'm not really a big fan of like that over sharpness. But I love my GoPro, and it's one of the ones that go everywhere with me. And this one is wait, what GoPro is this one? I can't remember. This is a Hero 11, I think. Yeah, they're newer ones that have come out. I have the 7 and the 11, but it has the little thing on the side. I don't know if you see that, and the battery, and yeah, it's a cool little gadget to have. So that definitely goes in my backpack. Most of the time, I will put the GoPro in the accessible part. So we're gonna name this accessible part, and we're gonna name this the later part. It'll go in my accessible part, okay? We're gonna chuck it in here for now and rearrange later. The next thing that goes with me, that absolutely goes with me is my, my microphone. So this is a Holyland microphone. I know y'all ragged on me about my previous mic and how it used to sound, and yes, I agree that it did sound terrible, but the Holyland microphone is actually pretty great. And you can see it right now. That's what I'm using right now. So I'm not gonna really show you the inside. You know what? I'll do like a BTS after I'm done and then show you what it looks like. Everything looks like. So it's the Holyland microphone. That's what I use. And it has the little attachment right there. It's really cute. And it has the magnet in the back that you can just use to attach to your top or whatever, your hat, wherever you want to put it. And it has the things you could attach to your camera, and also has the thing you could attach to, let me see if I can find it. It has the thing you can attach to your camera. It has the thing you can attach to your phone or your Android. Let me get the Android one. So you can attach this to your iPhone. You can attach this to your USB-C and iPhone, whatever, 11, 12, 13, I don't know. Anyways, and it has this really cool microphone. Hold on. It's in there. Anyways, it's like a muzzle thing, muffler, wind canceling, whatever. It's for wind noise. It's like a little feathery thing for wind noise. So this always goes with me to my shoots, okay? Microphone always goes with me to my shoots. Now for the next thing that goes with me to my shoots is this. And that's because I am no longer doing talking heads with my Sony A6700. I'm doing my other Sony. And that does not have the flippable camera. So I take this along to be able to see what I'm recording, if I'm self-recording. If I go with my cameraman, shout out to my cameraman Z. If I go with my cameraman, I don't need this. So it does not go with me if I have my cameraman on board. Okay? All right, so this goes with us on this shoot because my cameraman is not here today. All right, so we have, and this, yeah, it's going to follow us. All right, the other important things that go with me are batteries. Batteries. I pack batteries. I have a bag dedicated to batteries. I have batteries for the I have battery for this, the screen thing. Oh God, why do I keep calling things that what they're not? Screen thing. Anyways, I have batteries for that. I have like Sony, you'll run out of batteries pretty quickly if you're really, really out there. I have batteries for my Sony. I have batteries for my GoPro. So I always take extra batteries because extra batteries. So important because I am so obsessed with being out there or being outdoors. Sometimes I lose track of time and I don't realize, oh, I've been out here filming for 4 hours. Oh my goodness, I'm out of battery power. So I charge up all my batteries overnight and I pack at least 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6 batteries depending on what I'm using. For my Sony, this particular Sony, I pack 3, 4 batteries. For my GoPro 2, for this 3. So just all depends. For my microphone, no batteries because that usually lasts a long time. So, and then of course the cord for the screen to connect to my camera goes with me too. And then never leave home without it, I say. A power bank. Yes. Because I have been in situations where I'll be outside filming and I've charged all my batteries and my GoPro will be like, oh, you know what? You've been out here way too long. I can't take this anymore. I'm on my chicken life and I'm done. So I take this along to charge whatever needs to be charged, my GoPro, whatever it is. Okay, so I don't have to worry about, oh my God, let me end it now or let me go back to the car. No, I have my trusted power bank and I have like 20 of these. Literally, I'm kidding. I probably have like 6 power banks. I don't take 6 with me. I'll take maybe 2. If I'm traveling, I'm on the road where I'm not like within Los Angeles, I will take like 4. So you can imagine me going through the airport. It's a mess, I tell you. So as you can see, like, you know, I just have the basics and it works because you've seen all my videos that I make. Oh, I forgot, tripod. Oh, I should have shown you on my tripod. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'll show you later. My tripod, you've seen my tripod in my videos. Tripod, very important. So the last but not least thing that I always make sure I pack, my water bottle. My water bottle. Yes, you need your water bottle. I ice it overnight so it's cold. Right now, it's not as hot during the summers. You need it to be super cold or you're going to be hating yourself. Anyway, so yeah, my water bottle, it's pink. Of course it's pink. And I got a little stickers on there. I'm still going to put more stickers. I just, I don't know. Anyway, so I have 2 water bottles that sometimes I'll carry when I travel. But if I'm not traveling, I'll take one. If it's somewhere where water is easily accessible, I'll still take 1 water bottle. But if somewhere where I feel like, maybe I won't have access to water, I'll take 2 water bottles. So that is it. Let me see what else. That's it. All right. So that is all the things that I pack in my backpack. When I go shoot. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to drop your questions below. Oh, wait, one last thing. My trusted Scarface socks. Yeah, so anyways, if you have any questions for me, let me know about the backpack, about the gear, or anything else. And if you do need me to make, what I feel about the A6700, I will do that too, but there are tons of videos about that. So I don't see why or the need to, but if you want to hear my perspective, I can do that as well. All right, so that's it. We're going to be heading out now to go shoot my bird. What birds are we going to find here video. Okay. All right, y'all, don't forget, subscribe, like, comment below what you think of my simple but useful gear. Bye.